We'll have a look. Why not?
For the love of
Uh-oh. Sarah, I broke the car. We're stuck. Oh no. Vehicle exit is obstructed. Oh god, we're gonna have to reload. Yeah, we are. Oh. Well. It just works. When we last left the Starborn explorer Sunny, we were helping Nalada find her brother Kasim, who had been turned into some kind of freaky-deak, redeemed character who screamed like the Hulk and then just died in 2 shots. But it was a very creepy dungeon that we had to crawl through, and I got suitably jump-scared many times. We arrived back and told her, and she was quite upset, but she did give us a discount, which... win-win for us. Hooray! Welcome back to Starfield. So, we are here in Dazra. And before we go anywhere, I did want to sleep. I was thinking about doing that in between episodes, but it doesn't take that long. And I did see that there's this dude here, and we haven't spoke to him as far as I know, so... Dumar, Hassadi, who are you?
I am dying to work on your ship, friend.
Oh, are you the... Oh,
Hell, that is some ship you have there.
are you the
It has been
technician?
too long since I've tinkered with a ship from the settled systems.
I'm surprised you have experience working with ships manufactured in the settled systems.
Well, I had a privileged upbringing that allowed me to hone my skills on all sorts of different ships.
Pirate.
So, if you need anything for your ship, just let me know.
Well, we wanted to see if there was new stuff, right? I'd like to... Ooh, a bit of vehicle? Oh yeah, we get vehicles. I'd like to purchase a vehicle.
Hope something catches your eye.
Okay, what do we got? Is there more than one? Oh, Rev 8 will automatically deploy next to your ship wherever you land. Visitor ship service... Oh my god, this would have made traveling to that place way easier. It's just the one. We can change the color though. Let's go with... Gotta be black and orange, right? Like black, yeah. And orange. That's not very orange. That's still not very orange. Oh, there we go, that's better. And then maybe... Orange again? No. Blue. Purple? Blue. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Oh. I guess we don't actually have to buy it. It's just the. Neat. Alright, cool. Thanks.
What can I help you
Let's have a look at the ship.
with? This is what I have at the moment.
Let's see if there's any new parts anyway. Into shipbuilder. Yeah. Let's have a look. What do we got? Dangan. I think they are. Shingami. Are they... Ballistic solution? I think these are new, aren't they? Tayo... No, they're not. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look that different. Crimson Fleet Armstrong Cockpit. This is what we bought before. Ah, so we can get Crimson Fleet parts here. That's good to know. I don't see anything that's really out there that would have been added with this, so that's a little disappointing. I thought maybe there'd be ship parts. Yeah, I kind of gutted there. It'd be nice to have like a Varoon ship as such, right? Anyway, let's hey, there's our car. Neat. Can we drive it around the city? We'll give that a go in a second. Hang on. I do want to sleep so we can get our full health back because it was a bit of a nightmare.
Let's get this crate into space.
No, not at all. We are staying here. We have shit to do, Sarah. Look. Where is our bed? Where is our bed? Bed. I guess there's one in there. As long as we don't get stuck in there, we'll be fine. I'm sure I have like a captain's quarters or something, right? Is it through here? No, that's the cockpit. God, this ship is just an absolute nightmare to navigate. I mean, it's a cool ship, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, it's nice to use, but when you don't build it yourself, like, you don't learn the intricacies of it, right? Okay, that'll do. Oh. Oh, I still can't sleep because I'm taking health damage, that sucks ass. Ah, no, really? Have I got to get rid of the statuses? Severe puncture wounds, so I need that to... Yeah, it's the bleeding, isn't it? Yeah, what is it? Excellent prognosis on our lacerations. Eee, that ain't good. Okay, let's have a look at our goods that we can use and maybe help ourselves out of this. One of those, one of those. No. One of those. Haven't we got something that cures everything? I don't know if we do. Let's have some ham. I guess not. Can we... God, we still can't sleep. This sucks. Like, it is supposed to be more difficult like this, but man, if you're doing combat all the time, you are just constantly taking damage. Alright, well, it was worth a try. Let's go Joyride. Let's go Joyride. I don't know how this controls. Oh, nice. Whoa! Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm still learning to drive. Allow me to drive this in the city? Probably not the best idea. Woo! Can we just... Is there like a way out of the city? Oh my god. Well, tough, sir. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Can we drive out of here? Is there a way out? Can we drive out of here? Oh, okay, right, yeah.
I have things for you.
Yeah, I'm not really that fussed, to be honest. Let's, Oh! Oh my god. It's got a rocket booster. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Let's joyride. Woohoo! Man, imagine being a security guard here at the spaceport where no one ever comes because, you know, they've shut off to the outside world, and all of a sudden some dickhead in a big ship lands and starts rocket boosting a jeep in your face while you're trying to eat your lunch.
I'm impressed by the landing.
Yeah, good. Oh, what's going on there? It's a crash thingamajiggy. Yeah, let's go on a hunt for some random stuff, right? Is it damaged? I'm getting like a bunch of feedback on the wheels that suggests it's damaged.
Hope you've calibrated that thing.
I have calibrated. I don't know how to calibrate stuff. We are just living by the hair on our chin, I guess. What is this stuff? What do we got? We got Way Shrine of Strength. Unknown. Valhalla Crash Site. Let's check that out. It is nice not having to... Yeah, it's going like way slower. Whoa, shit! Like a glove? Oh, no.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, this is how I drive in reality, too. Strap rockets to the back of my little tiny hatchback and go boosting off into the sunset. Okay, let's, how do we need to get out of here, then? Oh, it's got a horn. Not as manly as I thought it would be. Let's, how do you get out of the damn thing? No, it's not hold Y. A? B? Oh, you hold B, okay. Cool. Oh. Okay, a little crash site. Let's have a poke around at this. guess it'll be one of those. We'll go with you and you. And then lastly, let's go with that. Oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. We've balls this up somewhere. Ah, maybe it's that. There we go. Black market antiquities? Don't mind if I do. Yes, I know. A guard helmet and a guard uniform. Are we wearing... I think we're wearing a guard uniform. We've got a helmet though. It doesn't do anything, so I guess we'll leave it. We don't really need it. We've got orange celery, empty chunks packaging. It feels very similar to the other stuff, but maybe there's some fun stuff inside. Can we get inside? It's all very busted up and broken, isn't it? But not a little barbecue. Cooking up a sausage. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. There's literally nothing to see? Were they really that desperate? Like, you can see the city, can't you? Yeah, you can kind of see the city. Why would you crash here and then be like, no, I need to survive on my instincts. Make a barbecue. Okay, get these scanned while we're at it. Cool. Uranium scanned. Let's get... Oh, good. We do have a symbol for our car.
Crashes like this can be perilous, even if you survive. I'm glad whoever was here... Let's put it
Woohoo! Oop. Alright. Let's have another look round. What are we seeing? Bone crest. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted by the whole...
textbook landing.
I'm glad you're easily impressed, Sarah, because honestly, if I'm supposed to be doing this well, I'm not really doing a good job at it. Okay. So we want to find something unique today. Just something different. Oh, headlights. That's actually very handy and sensible. Probably help me considerably. It does make scanning a lot easier. I do kind of like that. Because scanning was one of those things that it was a pain in the ass.
They're slowing down now.
Oop. Alright. So you can boost forward or you can boost in the air. Which I guess is kind of a bit like the packs, right? Aha! Hello. There's something. What's this? Crashed ship. So that's probably the vanilla stuff, right? Generic stuff. We'll have a look. Why not?
For the love of...
Uh-oh. Sarah, I broke the car. We're stuck. Oh no. Vehicle exit is obstructed. Oh god, we're gonna have to reload. Yeah, we are. Oh. Well. It just works. Oh shit. Okay, right. Load. I guess we'll do the auto load. Are we back at right at the start? I think we probably are, aren't we? God damn it. Alright, maybe we do the... Let's do less exploring. Because I'm an idiot. Oh god, it's taking a while to load. There we go. Ah, okay, so we didn't lose everything. We've got our car. Good, good, good. We still can't sleep. It's fine, though. Who needs health? Right, what are we doing mission-wise? House divided. Look at the conversation there. Different interests. Speak to one of them and learn more. Scientific method. Oh, we could go with a bit more of that, right? Speak with the High Council to find what's... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Go chat with the High Council, huh? Right. Should we take the car? Outsider, you wish to help us. Beep beep, I'm here. Oh, yes, I know I'm bleeding. I can't help it, alright? I'm trying my best. Vacant house. Oh, hello. Can we buy this house, I wonder? Can we go in it? No. I don't even know if that's the way in. Goods exchange. Oh, okay, we've got another shop, have we? Let's check this out. Is it you?
Great Serpent
No.
will deliver us from this. I know it.
Door to where? A bathroom, okay. Back to Desra, don't really care for that. Where's the... Where do we... Hello? Hi?
Were it not for the council, you would be cut down, as you should.
Oh wow, okay, thanks. Can I buy stuff?
Get away from me, husk.
I guess we can't buy stuff. Fair enough. Okie dokie. He's just a bit of an asshole. Who are you?
The gods overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent. What a fool. I have not seen him in days.
Yeah. Okay. Ecris.
The things they expect me to accomplish. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, diviner?
Malibor says work on the Mourning Device must proceed.
Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is approval, and I will gladly take it. I will spare you much of the technical detail, as I confess that pieces of it I barely understand myself. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot shut down the experiment inside, and it has proved quite impossible to get through. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but the project came to a halt. Politics got in the way.
This hardly seems like the time for politics to matter.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one realized they could potentially use it for leverage. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiations. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this disaster as supplies pile up for well over a week now. Serpent help us, it is infuriating.
Right, now he's complaining about past time to move forward. Been here 10 minutes and the council's already annoying. You should be grateful that I'm here and that you can continue your work. Why do you need the council's approval? Yeah, look, I've been here 10 minutes, the council's already annoying.
I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal, possibly even heresy. Keep that kind of talk to yourself.
Yeah, if they want my
I
help,
believe
I'm not
I've
gonna.
done enough complaining for now. Time to get to work. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the infighting. I doubt it will be enough. I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you could follow up with the houses, that may speed
Yeah,
up
we've
the
got a bit
process.
of a silver tongue. We can do that. I'll get right on it.
I appreciate that someone around here is eager to get to
No,
work.
there's no politics with me, that's
House
why.
Vital owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way to guarantee enough power to activate the device. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original Citadel experiment. No idea why they refused to send her. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He claims to have vital information about an important component of the experiment, but has withheld it until now. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the Speaker, and for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that
poison
has happened
assassins
over the last few
Varun's
weeks, but
yes.
I have still
Interesting.
spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. If only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this.
Yeah, astrophysics certainly has potential to redefine what we know about the universe.
Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see that. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but still. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift to a fully human form when killed, they often retain small shards that appear to be an almost crystallized version of vortex energy.
Yeah, I'm carrying some
Second,
around with
we
me.
have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been
Ew.
colloquially termed, can appear from somewhere. We are unsure of their origin, but it is not within our universe.
Oh.
These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation of vortex energy. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with varying properties. While they have no use in the development of the Mourning Device, if you find yourself out in the field, I believe they could have more practical applications.
Okay, I'll take anything. Give me an edge. Unproven technology against enemies from outside our universe. Sounds like a great plan.
I do hope you are not questioning the thoroughness of my research. I assure you, they will work.
Okay.
The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice, if you have the materials. And, depending on how you combine said materials, you may find the results to be somewhat variable. I hope you can use that to your advantage.
I mean, I can try. If you've got something that can help me, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really.
Yeah, we never heard that. Yeah, sure,
Yes.
we can do that again.
It does not. We have encountered. Second, these horrors.
Okay, so we're going
we
through the same
managed-
thing for the grenades
Well,
again.
they-
Cool, good to know. I can handle myself. Oh yeah, I'll just
The
do that.
process is simple enough that any and depending on
What do you know about the experiment?
not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had any idea it was going to turn out like this, it had been Inasco's primary goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. Had I not, I would be trapped in there with the rest of the science team.
Okay. Perhaps the Great Serpent had other plans for you?
Yes, I am sure that is how some would see
Not
it.
you, though.
I left the project weeks before the disaster, and at that point, we were nowhere near ready. Some breakthroughs were made shortly thereafter, and they ran the experiment. And here we are.
How have things been affected by the disaster?
Just look around.
Yeah, it's
I'm
kind
sure
of a
you
mess.
have at least some idea of how much we have physically lost. A huge portion of the city is just gone. And those left behind are struggling. Supplies are limited. There is so much work to be done, and we are all just so tired.
Me too, man. It's been a long day at work.
Eventually, we can return things to the way they were, but we must be realistic. That will take time, and I suspect a great deal of it.
Okay, well, let's go talk to the people. Right, let's go solve some issues. Make some friends and all that kind of razzmatazz. What do we get? Which one's this? Which one? Who are these people? Luckily, I don't think the houses are too far from each other, so that's something we could probably crack on with today, and it may
I wonder
mean...
if there is an element of survivor's guilt to live in such splendor, or if the residents don't care about the optics.
No idea, Sarah. Sometimes you just muddle through, right? They might be living in splendor in the fancy house, but... You know, like, what can you do?
Have things for you.
No, I really don't care, Sarah.
Can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Good to see you.
Hello again.
Shouldn't you be working with my sister?
Yeah, okay.
Till next time.
Well, we won't worry about the disaster. We've talked about that before with many people. Okay, who are you? Can we talk to you? Can we talk to you? There we go. Rasma.
So, Akris has sent our newest diviner to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Rasma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
Ministry of Conjunction? What does that do? Yeah, what is the Ministry of Conjunction?
The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society. We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions. Most
Propaganda.
of our work is
Okay, good to know.
highly classified. Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in.
Okay, yeah. It's an honor to meet the Elder of a noble house.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
Yeah, when the snake talks, you listen. So, like, blatant, like... you don't sound like a believer when you're talking like that. Okay. The council sent me to get your cooperation.
I understand, and I can't argue the importance. I know the council is looking to Sahima for answers, but the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the house.
What?
They're being held hostage
Oh.
by zealots, and now they're demanding negotiations.
Taking hostages and negotiating. Doesn't sound like the zealots we're used to.
Yeah, tell me what the zealots have demanded so far.
The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
Interesting. If I can get to the hostages first, the Zealots will have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
Yes, what do we do? Let's, just tell me where the hostages are. I'll bring Sahima and the hostages home. No negations needed. Let's show the Zealots why you don't mess with the noble houses. Isn't risking the lives of a few agents worth it to save the many? Yeah, I'll bring Sahima and the hostages home. No negations needed.
And that's where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
Okay. Let's hear about the complications.
As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now, on my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information
okay.
any way you see fit, as long as no physical harm comes to them.
I certainly hope it wouldn't come to that.
Okay, any tips on getting through to Merrick?
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it.
Yeah,
Just
I can do that.
don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk.
Okay. Yeah, well, why are you establishing a relationship with the Zealots?
What better way to surveil a threat? It's important for us to know what the Zealots may be targeting, to stay one step ahead.
Okay, yeah, why would it giving the location jeopardize his work?
The Zealots don't trust easily. If their location was discovered, Merrick would most likely be the first they'd suspect. They'd never trust them or any agent of House Kadik again.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if they took your people, why are you so calm?
The people of Dazra look to us elders for strength and guidance. We cannot fail them at a time like this. Don't let my composure fool you, promised? It's neither easy nor something I take lightly.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, well, I'll return once I've learned the location.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
Oh, not far to go at all then. Great. Let's go see this Merrick dude. Where be the stairs? Stairs, stairs, stairs. This way? This way. Nice. So this is the meditation room, huh? Ah, very nice. Okay, well, I drop a save here just in case we want a screenshot. It's nice in here, I kind of dig it. Merrick Kadik.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
Well, I may not be... I'm here to see you. Will we appeal to his ego? Or I may not be House Kadik, but I'm the only one here that's communicating with Enesco Varun.
Oh, so you're the heretic turned diviner who thinks they're one of us now. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
I think you know.
Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents, but mind reading isn't one of them.
It's not ridiculous, Razma told me, you know.
Well, you could have led with that. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Then you know how important it is to reveal the location of the Zealot base. Very perceptive. I can see why Razma is so impressed with you.
Well, I am one of the few to garner any trust with the Zealots, so
build up
she
that
should
ego.
be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me.
At such a young age, too. She must consider you a prodigy. Impressive to be trusted over more senior members. Must put a lot of work in to make that happen.
It's hardly work if it comes naturally.
Okay, fair
it's
enough.
nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less.
Of course not. Good work takes time no matter how talented you are.
Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation,
That's
if
the
you
way
ask
of the
me.
world, my dude.
But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know.
Can imagine how hard it must have been to earn the Zealot's trust. It takes a lot to deal with the levels of stress you must be experiencing.
Some days, it takes everything. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability.
Yeah, a little. You say they're unpredictable, so you know the danger Sahim and the hostages are in. So you admit the hostages may not be safe. If they're unpredictable, you can see how the negotiations may not work.
I had a feeling this conversation was going to take a turn. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
Can't say that with absolute certainty. You're risking lives and has Kadik's integrity.
You make a good point, for an outsider.
Yeah, manipulation's so
and
good.
Perhaps I should take your presence here as a sign. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon.
Oh, that's a cool
It's an
sounding
old
place.
balloon base that they've taken over for themselves. Razma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned.
Yeah. Thank you. This information will save lives.
It better.
Yeah. He's a bit of a dick, but I kind of get it. Like, if you put all that work in, and you're still building up trust with somebody, to then be told, oh, you've got to betray the trust, I'm not for it. Okay, well, can we talk to you, Resma?
You must have gotten the location.
I have. The hostages are being held at Shadow Station Epsilon. Americ gave me the name. Said you know where to find it?
I figured they wouldn't be completely forthcoming. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates.
We'll drive there. I'll head there right away.
The sooner the better.
Don't worry. If anyone can bring those hostages back safely, it's us.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick
Not sure
about
on that,
setting up
Sarah.
negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
Okay, I'll meet at the power station when everyone is safe.
Good. Serpent willing, your timing will line up. I'll stall the Zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now,
Yeah, we'll get on
Jamal
it.
wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Okay, talk to Jamal.
Diviner, a word before you go?
Sure.
Tell me, Diviner, what do you know about the Zealots?
Religious fanatics who kill those who don't follow the Great Serpent. I try to judge people, but they're misunderstood, just no enemy getting in my way. I mean, I try not to judge people.
How magnanimous. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Not really. America's working on establishing a relationship with them.
I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control.
Yeah.
That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I don't see how anyone could sympathize with such fanatics, let alone work with them.
So Rasma doesn't want the council to know her true relationship with the Zealots.
Exactly. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots, but the truth is far worse. Rasma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
Hard to believe the High Council isn't aware of any of this.
The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor.
Yeah.
Rasma has lost control.
Risky.
And is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
But I'm going to find Sahima so Rasma can take back control.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level.
Oh.
But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether.
Yeah. Religious Zealots. Bit of a problem worldwide at the moment, isn't it? You expect me to do something about it? No one should associate with tourists. Okay, yes, blind tourists isn't a good look. Okay, so why not tell the council? Haven't put a stop to it.
Exposing this information to the council would condemn not only Rasma, but House Kadik along with her. I've no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways.
Okay, and you expect me to do something about it?
How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
And I thought Zealots were bad. Now I'm not sure what
Yeah, that's
disgusts
kind
me
of
more.
fucked up. Kill your own people and then blame it on terrorists. Yeah, again, some real-world analogies here. You're condoning the murder of your own family?
I'm doing what I must to preserve this house.
No,
All
I don't
you
like
need to
that.
get is Sahima's research, which she has with her.
I'm not doing that. I'm not committing to... I'm not doing your dirty work, no.
I see I misjudged you. How unfortunate for us all.
Nah.
Well, should you change your mind, the offer still stands. And
The thing
Diviner,
is...
this conversation stays between us.
Yeah, the thing is, with this...
Back yet? Nothing yet. I'm beginning to worry.
You kind of... If you've made those connections and you've got the connections with the Zealots and they're doing dodgy stuff anyway and you're okay with that, you can't really then turn around and be like, oh, they turned on us, we're going to make sure no one knows about this. You kind of have to take it on the chin and go, we fucked up. We screwed ourselves over here. This is dodgy as all hell. and it's completely our fault, and we just kind of have to bite the bullet. Beautiful. So pretty out here. Oh man, all that stuff we scanned, gone. Gone skis. Boo. What's that? That is...
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
Right, Sarah, cool. Not the time, but I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Yeah, what are the way shrines? Should we go check one of those out? It looks funky. It's like a dead octopus. Yeah, tentacles all curled up. What are you? Peaceful. A groat. It's fine. I like the groats. They're cool. Okay, it's all looking good. Boop. Scanned. Well, I think we're back to where we were, pretty much. Scanning these? No. This is the way shrine, is it? And what do you do exactly? Man, it is pretty. Way shrine of redemption. Well, we got some food. Onion. Dark lager. Storage box here, let's unlock that. No. So that'd be that one. And then that'd be that. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. I mean, I will take the adhesive. We use that a lot for crafting. Eat that. Oh, master lock, huh? We do have an auto slot. Let's use that. And we've got you. I feel like that is one. Yeah, I feel like that's one. And then you do have one of those as well. Brilliant. I feel like you're useful. And then you're useful too. Finally. Yeah. Easy peasy. What do you got? Sims Carol. Varun Quick Strike. Hey, we haven't found a Varun pistol before. Kinda like that. I do like using pistols. Maybe we can get that to do some decent damage. What else is here? What is it? Just like a little place to pray? Oh,
you have the look of one who has traveled far in life.
I have. Who are you?
Please help
Vishun Akmal.
I welcome you, fellow traveler.
Akmav.
Have you come seeking redemption for your sins? Or has your journey brought you here for some other purpose?
I don't know. I may have committed a sin or two in my time.
As have we all. I assure you, I make no judgments. It's not my place to do so. Such things are between you and the Great Serpent alone. But have no fear, my friend, for the Serpent is merciful. I suspect you have yet to walk the path of redemption. There is no cause for shame. We must each choose the time that is right for us to make the journey. I would be happy to explain the custom, if you like.
Yeah, sure, please do.
Ah, thank you, my friend. Your kindness is a gift, for it brings me happiness to speak of the path. Spread across the land are 4 way shrines. Each offers words that describe a pillar of our society. To sin against the Great Serpent demands an act of absolution. We first come here to pray for forgiveness, and then we make a journey. We travel to each of the way shrines, reading their words and contemplating their meaning. When that is done, we return here to renew our pledge of devotion to the Great Serpent. In this way, we are redeemed.
Okay. I'd like to make this journey for educational purposes.
Good. A mind that craves knowledge is a mind that is growing strong.
I'll be honest, I have misgivings about what you're committing yourself to here.
Why not join your companion on the path? You may find that your doubts are quickly dispelled. You might also discover truth and wisdom that will open your eyes to new possibilities.
It's got a
I
point.
suppose there's some value in learning more about your culture.
Yes, there is.
That's true.
Ignorance is what
Indeed,
leads to
there are
hate.
few better ways to gain such insight. Here, you'll need this. It's my copy of the original Path of Redemption, written years ago by the honored Ranchik Dosa. It was he who first walked the path, guided by the Great Serpent. Begin reading it here, and follow the steps carefully.
Yeah,
I shall
we may
await
do
your
that.
return. I'm quite curious to know what you make of the experience.
Don't know if we'll do that right now though. We got hostages to save. But yeah, like ignorance leads to fear, fear leads to hate. And hate leads to all sorts of atrocities, so it's best not to hate people. You know, like, the more you sit down with people from other cultures, other places, other just anything really, other religions, anything, the more you sit down with other people, the more you realise that we are the same. And we all crave the same things in the end of the day. We all want a life with love, somewhere to call home, some happiness and freedom to live our lives in. They're not big demands, but I think a lot of people get caught up in other things like power and money and greed, and it just changes people. It distorts their version of reality. And when you start to distort that version of reality, you start to look for other people to blame it on. That there's problems in the world and you blame it on someone else, rather than actually looking inwardly and saying, what are we doing? What are we doing that's making this situation worse? Is it the fact we don't know what's going on around us? Is it worth actually learning a bit more? Being more open to seeing other people's points of view? Empathy. Empathy is key. Without empathy, this bug's jumping off there. Without empathy, yeah, we're going on this nice little speech and then we're distracted by bugs. But yeah, without empathy, the world can become a very cruel and cold place, and I think we all need to kind of open up our eyes and our minds and our hearts a little bit more, and take a bit of time to learn about other people, right? Anyway, that's enough sentimental waffling from me. Let's leave it at that for this episode. I might actually go back to the ship and sleep, seeing that our conditions are gone now and we can actually recover a bit. And next episode we will go and rescue the hostages. We'll rescue Sahima and take those zealots out. I don't like the idea of, you know, ideally I'd like to not kill any of them, but we know the zealots are kind of violent and they're not willing to open up their minds and actually see things from other people's perspectives. So they kind of close-minded in that sense. Yeah, kind of contradicting myself a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.